Hi, everybody. This is Jeremy Parzen, and I'm a Houston-based wine educator and wine writer. And I have been working with the Italy America Chamber of Commerce here in Houston, gosh, for almost a decade. And we are gearing up for the Taste of Italy Trade Fair and Festival, the largest gathering in the United States devoted exclusively to Italian food and wine products. And today I'm making a video with Irene Ducoli of the Santo Iolo winery in Umbria. Irene's wines are going to be featured in a panel that we're doing on Monday, March 14th. The festival takes place over Sunday and Monday, March 13th and 14th. The registration is open at tasteofitalyhouston.com. Also, by the way, registration is open for the Villa Sandi Houston Sommelier competition. Check out the website to register and details. But we're going to be doing a seminar, a trade seminar on Monday, the 14th of March, in which Irene's wines are going to be part of a panel called Ethical Wine. And the theme, the panelists include Dale Robertson, the former wine writer for the Houston Chronicle, and also Master Sommelier Stephen McDonald, who's going to guide us through a technical tasting. But the theme that day will be, are there alternatives to organic certified wine? And Irene's winery is not organic certified, if I'm not mistaken, but they do practice they do use organic farming practices, and that's what we're going to be talking about. But today, Irene is going to tell us about her winery, about her family, and where she is in Italy. So Irene, welcome, and thank you for being part of Taste of Italy 2022. We're really excited. Tell us about your winery.
Thank you. So we are in Umbria. My family and I are from Rome, but we decided to have this house here in Umbria, and however, we are very close to Rome. We founded the company in 2003, so more or less 20 years ago. And we are organic this year. This is the first year.
So you are organic certified. Okay, I didn't realize that. Awesome.
It is the first year we are organic, so it's a new thing for us too. And we decided to plant international varieties. We started with a very small vineyard in front of the wine cellar, and we plant Cabernet, Merlot, and Syrah. Then year by year we grew up, and we plant Alicante, Malbec, Vermentino. They are all, most of them are international varieties. We don't like to call them international because we think that these varieties are very good to express their characteristic, their characteristic in every kind of soil and every kind of terroir. We are in Umbria, so nowadays we don't have the sea, but 5 million years ago we had the sea. And many times when we walk on the vineyard, we find out some seashell. So I think that we can taste it on the glass.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't care too much that we are organic, an organic wine cellar. We are, so we say it, but it's not so important because we like more to say that we are ethical. We care about the people, about our vineyard. Yes.
Great. Well, yes. And that's the theme of and that's why we came up with this idea, was that, and I love what you just said, Irene, that, you are organic, but that's not the whole thing. That's not the whole story. And to me, and this is what I want to talk about on the occasion of the tasting, where I know you're not going to be there on March 14th, but there'll be somebody representing the winery, is that organic farming is great. It's great for the wine. It's not always great for the community. And it takes a bigger vision to say, okay, yes, I'm organic, but I also need to protect the environment. I need to protect my community. And I need, it's a bigger picture than, okay, this is organic and this is good. So not all organic wine does what good for the community. It may make better wine. It may make for better marketing. So that's great to hear. And one thing I've been really curious to ask you is, because I've never heard of Santo Iolo, yet the winery is Santo Iolo, right?
Yes,
Can you
yes.
tell us a little bit about why, how that name came about? It's an interesting story.
Yes. When we bought the ground here, the name of the ground was Santo Iolo. So we tried to find out who Santo Iolo was, and we didn't find anything. We didn't find anything. So we think there are two different way to see the story, or there was a problem of Santo Iolo wasn't a saint, probably. Santo Iolo probably is something that we don't know. It's not a man. Or Santo Iolo was a name of someone. Probably his name was Angelo, and someone wrote wrong the name, and his name probably was Angiolo Iolo.
Angiolo, yeah. I
Yes.
love story. These are the kind of things that I love.
Yes.
History, and it's a great story. And I'm not sure. Do you know which wines we'll be tasting? Which wines you guys ship to the United States for our tasting?
I think we sent our top wine that its name is Santo Iolo, like the wine cellar, because it's our top wine, and it is Cabernet, Merlot, and Syrah, and it is the only wine who we aged for 1 year in the barrels. And then the Alicante and the Merlot, and I think the Rosso Fossile too. It is a blend of Alicante, Malbec, and Syrah.
Awesome. I'm very excited to taste the wines. And you mentioned, that you find seashells in your land, which means you have limestone, right?
Yes.
Limestone is not, there is a lot of limestone in Umbria. There's also, do you have any volcanic soil, or is your property mostly limestone and clay?
It's clay, and no, I think it's not volcanic soil. Yeah. No.
The reason why I'm asking is because Umbria is such a, Umbria is such an interesting place because it's so undeveloped. It's so beautiful. When you go to Umbria, you literally see Italy the way it looked in the Middle Ages. There's so much, it's one of the most breathtaking places to see. And people don't realize that the soil types there are actually, there's limestone, there's clay, there's other parts of it that have a lot of volcanic soils. So we tend not to, we think Tuscany is where they make great wine. Well, they make great wine in Umbria too. And I'm really excited to taste the wines, which I haven't tasted yet. And my last question I wanted to ask you for our viewers today is, you guys also have is a agriturismo, right? Or is it,
Yes.
you can stay on the farm? Can you tell us a little bit about your,
Yes.
is it?
My parents founded the company, but now my sister and I, we are managing everything, and I take care about the wine business, and my sister take care about the hospitality and the country house. And our agriturismo is the first house where we lived.
Okay, wow.
For a long time. We used to be in Rome, but during the weekend, every weekend we were here. And so that was our house. And when we decided to start with the wine business, we thought about sell our house. But my sister and I were so, we cared so much about that house that we didn't want to sell it. So we tried to rent per week. And it's, for us, it's a good business because it's very, we love to take care about that house, and we met a lot of people, and now we are trying to do some events there, not just for the wine, but for everything. We are trying to do some wedding there, and so it started in this way.
Well, I hope I get to come one of these days when I can go to Italy, not for work, but for just for fun. I'll look forward to visiting your farm. Irene, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you so much for being part of Taste of Italy. I hope next year you'll come in person. And I know a lot of people, this year we didn't know if we were going to be able to come or not come, and so some people decided at last minute. So we're going to miss you this year, but hopefully you'll be able to come next year. And listen, guys, look, tasteofitalyhouston.com. There's registration is now open for the Villa Sandi Houston Sommelier Competition, open for the grand tasting. And although Irene's wines will be poured at a trade seminar, so only open to trade, you can also taste her wines at the walk around grand tasting. So there's different ways, I'm looking forward to tasting these wines. I hope you'll come and join me as we taste them. Irene, thank you so much. Looking forward to tasting your wines.
Thank you.